Don't see it.
It should go in a second.
Okay.
Let me check over here. Make sure your audio is going to be working this time.
I mean, I'm coming literally raw. Okay, I see it. So it's interesting. It always gives me previous titles. Okay. We live?
Sweet. I think it's live. Should be live.
We actually live. This is your fucking live. You're so. Oh, what a disaster! Let's let me grab screen in 20 seconds. So introduce yourself, Parker Ray, to your absolute disgusting streams on this YouTube channel.
Welcome back, guys. A little Tuesday morning stream, Tuesday evening if you're in the UK. We're gonna hammer some DeFi content. We've had a little technical difficulties today, but still gonna deliver value as fast as we can.
That's what we're known for. But let me just jump on screen and give me 1 second, Parker. Bro, this is.
To be honest, it's just par for the course. We always have problems.
Yeah. It's annoying, man, because the camera quality was good. I don't see the live, bro.
Boris, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year, brother. Let's see. You're live on your end.
Oh, what a good quality we have. Anyways, let's get into this video. Is my audio working this time? I've seen in my life, but we're going to get it work. Is it my audio?
You want to share your screen?
Yeah, let me share screen. Let me get into this. I have the
best. Whoa.
Okay. I don't see you. Hey, Jake, long time follower.
Stream.
Yeah. How is it being back in Scotland? I stay in Fife, not far from Glasgow. It's fucking cold, bro. But we're getting after it. We're making 2026 our year possible. Yo, number one, blah, blah, blah. All right, Parker, we're going to talk about how to make your first $1,000 online with Liquidity Pools. One of your favorite titles to talk about. This is your bread and butter. Happy New Year to you too. I prepared a presentation for you guys.
Wait, you just fucked your camera up. That shit's like, you got grease on that shit.
Yeah, it's one of those laptops where you just don't tell the,
Okay, you're back. You're good.
It's not good, bro. It's fucking terrible. It's so bad. This is the worst stream in the world, man. I might give up, bro. Is it probably good, or should I just? Oh, I hate it. Okay, I'm just gonna run it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm so pissed. No BS guide. So a lot of guys out there took 2025, right, as the year that they were going to make it, break it, move to Thailand, have a good life, blah, blah, blah. And we weren't fucking rewarded. Somebody that's spamming high so many times, please stop going crazy. Altcoin season was again, Parker, right? You're in Sui. I'm in HBAR, Render, Bitcoin, Ethereum. We didn't have the craziest run, okay? So a lot of people are now holding the bag. A lot of people have sold. A lot of people have decided that, hey, maybe cryptocurrency isn't for you. Bro, can we stop this fucking guy? Jesus Christ.
Want to make me a mod in your chat?
He's gone. A lot of people always talk about monetizing the crypto, right? But nobody understands how to do it. And that's what I'm going to go over. So, Parker, you got me into DeFi yourself. What's DeFi like for you in 2025? Not only not having the best bull run, but being able to monetize your assets when stuff has came down.
It's been the thing that's kept me grounded and kept me secure. It's untethered me from needing prices of assets to go a certain direction. Usually up for most people, unless you're taking out big shorts on the way down. But it's really untethered me and kept me secure and just like, hey, I'm making this much per month. I need to focus on that and compound that back in. And then over time, whether it takes 6 months, 2 years, next cycle, 4 years from now, for things to hit another all-time high, I just have so much more assets for free that's compounded into this giant flywheel. And so it's really just all about becoming a business yourself and generating an income, creating money out of your portfolio. That way you're not reliant on like, you need to take your little bit of extra paycheck from your boss and then flip that within 3 months to like 10 grand and like do all these things. And so it just takes all that pressure off to where like, I become reliant on my own portfolio and it's consistent.
Yeah, the whole goal, man, is if you came in 2026 and you want to accumulate coins, but maybe your cash is kind of low right now, this is when you should be thinking about using DeFi. And I'm going to give you the foolproof to do that. If $1,000 is the goal, it's going to depend on how much you have. Like Parker, you always say 6 to 10%. We use that number loosely. We were working with a guy last night on a 10K fast track call. A guy, you know what's funny about that guy? Shout out him, man. He literally goes to the gym that I used to work at in East Kilbride. The world is so fucking small. But we found him some crazy pools. We're not going to show you his specific pools, but he was looking at monetizing XPL and what were they paying again? Stupid amount. Risky assets, but he was smashing the 6 to 10% per month.
One was like what, 30% a month, I think, and that was on a super wide range. And again, he was already in these not riskier, but I mean riskier alts, but they were paying fantastic.
Well, here's the thing, right? Before we get into this presentation, like his goal was he got absolutely wrecked on October 10th, right? He was leverage trading, and what basically happened was he lost 0.6 of a Bitcoin, right? Absolute sucks. Okay. His whole goal is to get 1 Bitcoin. He was doing so fucking well. He got over halfway. You're talking whatever that is in pounds because he's UK, but Bitcoin's having a run up right now. You're talking over 50, 60 grand. One liquidation, guess who stole all his Bitcoin? That fucking greedy exchange. So now he has to start again, right? So the problem with him is for him to get full Bitcoin, it's going to be very fucking difficult, even though this is the right strategy to get that 6 to 10% per month, especially on assets that go up. But he had, I don't want to say shit coins. He had a lot of assets, we never heard of them, right? We never fucking heard of them, but we took them to VFAT, and the risk really becomes for him was the assets he already hold. But there's not really a risk if he's using to monetize those assets anyways, because one of his coins was called XPL. Not XRP, XPL. We didn't know what this fucking was, right? The fact that he already had it, we took it to a DeFi pool. Well, if XPL went to shit, it would have went for shit anyways, right? The whole difference is now he's getting more XPL, a coin that he wants to get a hold of because he's cash poor right now, right? That's the kicker. So how do you find these pools you talk about? That's what we're going to talk about, so don't worry about that. So, and hopefully this will be you. So here's what we get. We get a crypto bull market, we get increased demand, we get higher prices. This is pretty much what happens in a bull run, right? So 2026 is here. If you didn't get the bull run you hope for in 2025, here's how you can win for sure. One of Parker's favorite little models there. Liquidity pools have created a genuine opportunity, but not in the way most gurus present it. Parker, what do you think about gurus in the DeFi space? Not including yourself.
I mean, to be honest, most of them are kind of spitting the same message because DeFi itself, like, it seems so complicated and hard to get into, but then it becomes pretty like it's once you understand it, it makes a lot of sense, right? So everyone's trying to get you in the door, and once you're in the door and you go down the rabbit hole, I mean, I think it's not the hardest thing to understand yourself. It's really not. So I think most people are pushing a good message. I really do think they are.
Can I just show you my setup, what we had prepared for you guys? It didn't work. I don't know if you've seen this, Parker. Just look at my setup. It's absolutely stunning. I've got everything. 3 best camera, HD TV here, I've got the microphone, I got everything down, and here I am right now on my fucking laptop. I'll be broke as fuck. What happened? I don't know. But hopefully next Tuesday we'll get this sorted. Because I really did want to have a big stream because I like the Sunday chill streams. I love them streams with you, Parker, but I also like the high quality, like kind of like podcast kind of vibe. But we'll try and get it for next week for sure. Yeah, so here's a reality check. What you said is very true. Over 90% of liquidity providers, they end up losing money. And this is due to what I've seen in permanent loss or maybe putting assets in coins that don't do well. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, someone in my chat right now was talking about how he lost a lot of money in DeFi previously, and I asked him why, and he said it's just asset selection. Chasing high APRs, picking.
Point number 2 is liquidity providers end up chasing the wrong coins for the wrong pills, right? Now, this isn't a bad thing, right? If you have the riskier assets, if you can at least monetize them, as long as those assets don't go to zero, they might not. Well, you've technically done yourself better than having, right? Because you've got yourself more of that shit coin. So you shouldn't lose money. The only problem is you start looking at Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, whatever coins we're going to look at in a second, but the returns aren't good enough for you because you got $1,000, $2,000, and you're trying to make the $1,000 off $1,000. That's the issue most people have, and I get that, right? But if we think about win for sure, Parker's best, model, and mine's input equals output, we should be playing a longer game. We should be playing a longer game, in my opinion. But, a lot of people don't do that, just like guys that got wrecked on October 10th, leverage trading. Nothing. Okay, Parker. Okay, cool.
Thought you were still going. My bad.
I always give you time. So again, this is what happens in a nutshell, right? You see a promising pool paying 1,000% APY, and you're like, "Yes, is it, boy?" You start doing the maths. You start fucking thinking, "Okay, I'm going to be a millionaire in 1 year," right? You sell your main blue chip coins. How many times have we seen that? Even in our group, guys that have paid us thousands of fucking
Ooh, this is good
right?
right here.
Bro, I'm fucking locked in. Imagine this on the big fucking stream. I'm fucking locked in on this shit because I want people to win in 2026, right? This is what fucking happens, and it pisses me off, right? These guys sell their Bitcoin, they sell their Ethereum, they sell their win for sure bags because 6 to 10% isn't good enough. Okay? And I'm not here to tell you what to do. You guys do what you want to do, but you sell your win for sure bags and you start chasing this shot. How many people that we've seen got wrecked on Fartcoin and what useless coin that was paying good and then it stopped fucking paying because the coin went down to fucking nothing, right? The problem we have is we have to stop chasing the 1,000% APYs. We just have to stop it. We have to stop it. Okay. Guess what? How many times have we seen this in our group? After 2 to 3 days, Fartcoin Solana looks great. Okay. After 30 days, most people, their assets go down, they panic, they jump to another position with a 50% loss, they get the same poor results, and they blame themselves for DeFi doesn't work, and they search for a new money-making opportunity, e.g. trading. Okay. There's the 1% chance that you get moderate success, but you're still short-lived. We want to win for sure, guys. We have to win for sure in 2026. Okay.
Yeah, it's already shit enough holding Bitcoin down 25%, right? It's shit holding SUI down 60%. But if you have faith in these strong coins, I mean, usually we would expect these to come back. But if you're holding like poo-poo coin, yeah, it ain't coming back.
It's not coming back, man. It's not coming back. And there's no point in getting 1,000% APY of a coin that pretty much goes to zero because 1,000% of zero is zero, right? We've all done basic maths. Okay. Here's some old testimonials that we've had before. This is a fucking big one. Ignore this one. This is a crazy one. You know, guy making 4,000. It's not even that crazy. We've got guys making, what's Grant making right now on a good or bad day? He's got a fucking
1 to 2K a day.
Yeah, 1 or 2K per day. And guys look at that thinking, well, I don't have $1 million in fucking DeFi pools to do this. But again, it's not about that. It's about just blue chip assets are your best starting point for beginners. I will keep saying that till the day I die. Okay. I'm not telling people to sell their coins. And again, we're going to talk about how to find some pools, etc. But you guys need to start understanding that if you're already invested in blue chip assets, you know, for 2026, why do we then change everything to just chase yield? It doesn't make sense. It completely makes not a lot of sense. Okay. Anyways, let's talk about the starting point. Okay. This is exactly how to build pools. And I think a lot of people were asking that before, right? So you look at your portfolio. Parker, what's portfolio? Most people come in our group. It's SUI, it's Solana, it's maybe a little bit of Render, it's XRP, it's Ethereum, it's Bitcoin, it's Aerodrome Finance. It's around about them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's usually like altcoins, but it's not usually complete trash. Once in a while, it's complete trash.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with complete trash. I'm just not okay with 100% complete trash. Okay. And because we really can't help you. We can't help you. There's nothing we can do than just pray for your coin to do well. That's all we can do. So step number 1 is you have to choose a platform. VFAT is going to be your best thing for most coins. Orica, Solana pools, Turbo Finance, SUI, Uniswap, etc., etc. And you got to start looking at your APY that you're willing to accept. This is why we say 5 to 10% per month is what we aim for in blue chip asset pools. And here's the thing, guys, what drives me insane. It's like people maybe look at, I don't know, a $10,000 portfolio and they're like, well, I can only make $500 to $1,000. But if you're doing this in assets that you like that are cheap today, it's like when those coins start to go up, because you probably think there's going to be some sort of run in 26, and even if it's not that crazy, you're going to be making way more than that. That's what you guys have to understand. It's not about the money today, it's about delayed gratification. Okay.
And I hate that mentality of only $500,000 a month. There was a buddy of mine like 2 years ago that I tried to get into like Ethereum and, you know, Bitcoin, all crypto back in like 2-3 years ago. He would have made a lot of money. He told me it's not worth it because if he triples his money, he then has to pay taxes. And then at that point, it's just not worth it. It's not worth it because you got to pay some taxes on tripling your money. It's like, that's just failed logic. That's like, hey, I'd rather make 50K a year instead of 100K a year because I'm going to have to pay taxes on the difference. It's like, it's still more money. Like, I don't know. I think it's a failed logic check, but.
Yeah. So that's the right way to do it. You look at assets you like and you start looking at, and Parker's got some great videos on his YouTube channel, Parker Ray Crypto, go and check him out. The wrong way is what most people want to start thinking, because if, like anything in life, here's the thing. Here's what I learned the hard way. For every business model I've done, even going to the gym, if you can just think about what the wrong ways is, okay? E.g., the wrong way to go to the gym and try and build muscle is eat junk food and fucking, I don't know, train like 50 reps. You're not, it's mathematically proven to be wrong, right? The wrong way in an e-com business is to fucking run a bunch of money on ads and be unprofitable and just pray that somebody's going to make you profitable. The wrong way in cryptocurrency is to make a lot of money with a big bag is to invest in one shitcoin and just pray for the thing, right? This is the wrong way, because if you can start to understand the wrong way, you can start to realize, well, if you just do the opposite of that, that way is going to work, because there's no in-between game with this fucking making money online thing, right? There's nothing in between. So the wrong way, if we can understand what to do that, to take that back to the right way, which we've already talked about, is you buy coins you would never hold for the bull run. Okay, you look for 1,000% APYs. You realize the assets you choose are going down week after week. The fees aren't keeping up with the asset depreciation. You flip-flop to another coin plus pools you don't believe in. You lose another 25%, and then you decide you want to be a fucking trader. If you can just do the opposite of all these points, all you need to do is have this thing on the left, because these are all the wrong things to do. There's nothing else you could really do bar do the right way, which is buy good assets you like, okay? And that could be a bunch of assets, right? There's a lot of good assets that people like with high market caps that are fine. You look at asset pools on VFA, on other platforms that we've talked about that suit you. You set up your wallet share in the right way. Okay, you keep the seed phrase to yourself. Okay, there's not a lot of steps, but it's a lot of steps if you've never done this before. And then you start looking at good pools that make sense for your goals. And that's it. Sup, brothers? Sup, brothers? How's your day? It's going good. It was going better before, but our live stream fucked up. Hi from Nigeria. Nigeria, you might be cooked. I'm not going to lie. Here's why liquidity pools combined with the hodl play is the best move that you can start in 2026. I genuinely believe this is the best way to win in crypto for sure. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's some testimonials, and again, to show you how great we are. This is just what we've done. Here's Grant. Like I said, he was having the most incredible time in New York City, helping him earn 2K per day. It's crazy, right? And what he's really doing, as far as my way park, you can jump in. You work with him more closer than me. He's also using his DeFi pools to support his lifestyle, plus also invest in more cryptocurrencies. I think it's Bitcoin that he likes. So he's getting the best of both worlds. Once you get to that level, it's kind of like a guaranteed way to win. He'll never have to work another day in life if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, with Grant, it's all about the freedom flywheel we've created in our 10K fast track, right? It's all about just he's lending his Bitcoin, and he does have quite a large amount of Bitcoin. We're borrowing capital against that Bitcoin to create equity, taking that equity out and put that into pools. And he's all, I say only, but relative to his size, he's only got a couple 100K in pools, and they're printing 1 to 2K a day. And that just feeds back into buying this infinite loop of Bitcoin that at high value zones, he borrows more against, runs more liquidity pools, and he just prints and prints and prints. And it doesn't matter if it goes sideways or up or down. He just wants more Bitcoin for the long term.
Okay, great. So if you're not at this level, that's absolutely fine. Even I'm not at this level. But if you want this kind of lifestyle, which you're going to experience next month, Parker, if you want to be able to just come to Thailand with the boys, okay, and you can live in Thailand, Phuket, Koh Samui for under 3,000, if not under $2,000 per month, this might be all you need. If you've got a 30K bag right now, you can achieve this lifestyle and you can quit your fucking job if you know what you're doing. It's fucking crazy, and you can just do this fucking remote lifestyle if you want. Okay, this is literally what we did. I can't remember when this was. It was last year, but it wasn't too long ago. And I was out there for 6 months. I'm only back right now because of Christmas, and I want to go back because it's fucking freezing. We have Jack over here. He had a small goal and he completed it. He uses profits from other pools to put into a Farcoin Solana pool. Again, he took a more riskier fetch there. After 5 weeks, he made 6K. He bought himself a 3-man sauna. Fucking fantastic. Jesse, one of our old fucking members, was running a 30K a month Sui pool when those prices were crazy. Oliver, that you keep getting wrong, here's a Range Rover, Parker. It's not a G-Wagon. Get it fucking right. He bought himself a fucking Range Rover. Okay? And me recently, I bought myself a fucking absolute fucking maxed out Urus. It's crazy what you can achieve if you know what you're doing, because everybody thinks I fucking round trip the bag. Well, let's just check my portfolio today, because I know cryptocurrency's up a little bit. In the last 7 days, even though I'm not doing anything, I'm up $100,000 on paper, but that's not including pools, right? You got to start understanding that this hodl way is absolutely fantastic, but unless you sell, you don't get to realize the money. Even if you have $870,000 like me here, I can't fucking live this lifestyle, okay, here, because I have to sell it. And I don't want to sell my Bitcoin. I want to monetize my Bitcoin. That's the difference, right? That's what you have to start understanding. You want to treat these little DeFi pools almost like a real estate property, but you control the fucking thing.
You just dropped out. What the hell? Hold on. Jake, you dropped from call. Oh, fuck, boys. Oh, fuck. All right, you're back. You're back.
I've been here the whole time. Don't tell me it wasn't working.
No, it dropped for like literally 5 seconds max.
am
No,
I,
you
am I in?
had just finished a good part of the rant. It's all good. GG. GG.
Bro, I swear this might be the worst setup ever. The internet goes, it comes back. I'm so pissed off.
It's
Hopefully
all good. It's all good. 5 seconds.
That part.
No,
Okay, 5 seconds.
You did good. You did good.
I always do good. Okay, so the whole goal, man, I really want to give this something to sum this up for you guys in the go. What makes you guys better than other DeFi guys out there? Nothing at all, man. We're not saying we're the best. We are saying that we're actively live and do this for you for free. It's not a competition. Me and Parker are not competing against other DeFi guys. We're just showing you the fruits and the labor. I don't believe some of these DeFi guys actually put as much as they say they do on the table. We do. We show you this live. There's nothing else that we can show you, like live on camera, let alone give you everything for free, that nobody else will show you. That's how I don't think we're better, but I think we're like the real people in the game. So we're not better.
I think most of us have like the same core message. It's just, who do you like the delivery from better? Who do you relate to more? Like, you had a favorite teacher in school, right? Well, there's a million other schools that taught the same subject. You might have had different teachers in the same school teaching the same class, but there was always that one favorite. Everyone hoped they got that teacher that year because she had the best track record, right? She was the favorite teacher, right? So for whatever reason, you relate to someone more, you agree with their message. There's small differences here and there, but it just depends on who you are, who you relate with more, and who aligns with your goals. And that's just going to depend on who you want to work with and listen to more.
The real message here is they all care about who is doing free lives to help you grow. That's it. That's it. And it's not a competition, but who is doing free lives when they don't have to help you grow. We don't care if you buy our product or anything. We want to give you everything for fucking free, that you can go out there and get a return by yourself, and maybe you come back to us. We're not like, buy this, buy this, buy this. We want you to go and do this by yourself. Okay, we try and give you absolutely everything, the full roadmap. We just have a one-to-one service that we don't even need to even talk about. You'll find it if you want to. That's the way I believed in like YouTube and our product. It's there if you want it, but I would rather you go and get results for yourself first to show that you're in the game by yourself. We don't need to sell you anything, and that's not what this stream's about. It's about giving back and trying to make some hodlers out there holding on for dear life. That's what that means. Hold on for dear life. Well, you don't have to hold on for dear life. Okay.
My chat said, may not be the best, but you guys keep it real. Great content. Exactly. That's the game. That's what I've been telling Jake about, like this kind of stream, right? It's a little rough around the edges, but it's real. It's genuine. It's raw coming from the laptop. Like, it's just us, right? We're not trying to like over market, over production quality, right? Just keep it real. Because I know for me, it's like my story is coming from working 2 to 3 jobs at the same time and grinding my way up. So it's like, I'm not trying to look like the super like, old money type dude. It's like, bro, I'm fucking coming from the trenches, man.
Yeah. And if you want a fucking maxed out fucking Lamborghini Urus with a Mansory kit, maybe you resonate with that, because that's something I want. Okay. And that's something I did, and I bought fucking cash. So if you're interested in that, that's just to maybe say, okay, this guy's fucking maybe got too much of an ego, but I did that for myself. And if that can motivate you to fucking take action in your fucking portfolio this year, this month, this week, that's all I can give you, right? Because that's what it would have took younger version of me to motivate myself. Somebody with a fucking stupid car to say that it's actually fucking possible. The bull run hasn't been great, but you still can make money. That's what it would have took me. If you don't like that, that's fine, but at least you can enjoy the free value.
Your chat's asking, is there a lockup time for pools? No, I absolutely hate lockup times. I will not use any kind of service or custodian that's going to lock up tokens. I hate locking tokens. So I don't even stake traditionally. I do liquid staking because I can undo it at any time. I hate any kind of giving up control of my asset, whether it's 3 days or whatever it may be. 10% daily or monthly. Depends on the pool. Usually we aim for that monthly, but there's some that do retarded numbers.
I know we have like 15, 20 minutes left of you, so I want to finish this presentation, so at least it's done, okay? Let me run this, okay? Just let me know if I'm actually still live. I haven't jumped from the call, okay? Okay, so we stack more coins for free using our assets we already hold for the bull run, right? Unlike real estate, we get in and we get out of a click of a button. So if you don't like a pool, I had a real estate property in Hamilton. It was very fucking difficult to exit that fucking house. It was during COVID as well. I couldn't fucking go and fucking knock that person out as much as I would want to, because she wasn't paying rent. I would love to fucking drag her by the fucking hair and chuck her out. But laws in the UK, I can't do that, okay? Bad tenant, wrecked the property, actually lost money in that property for being in that property for 2 years. Real estate, was it a scam? I don't know. Maybe I did it wrong. Maybe I had a bad tenant. It doesn't really matter. I did not win for sure in that tenant. And I did not win for sure in that property, because everybody tells me the property's the right way. Maybe it is, but for me, I had a bad experience. With a pool, if I don't like the pool and I get stressed, I can leave and swap to another thing. So we're not staking, we're not locking anything up. You get the full flexibility, and that's why we like DeFi pools. Your goal, okay, if you have 100K, you could easily turn that into 200,000 with extra coins if you're in this game long enough. Okay, it could even be fucking a million if you run pools up, eventually keep stacking, and depends how you want to play this game. Okay, with 100K, you have to get a multiplier. Okay, super, super important. We're fully in control of the game, and you build once and you scale it as fast as you want. And why this wins over other methods, trading, you're going to have to literally be in the game every single day, and one bad move and you're wiped out. HODL is fine, but if you want to accumulate any more coins, you physically have to dig into your salary or sell some shit to actually buy coins. That sucks for most people. And real estate, it requires a lot of capital. Okay, average appreciation is 5 to 7%. You get the point there. How to get in the game? Well, you look at your portfolio you already have, you go on DeFi Llama, and you find pools, and you go in shopping. This is what we always say, Parker always say, you shop around, you shop around, you shop around. You find TVLs above 100K, if more, if you have more money, and you find yearly APYs above 50%. Okay, you agree so far?
Yep.
You set consistent APYs that have been over the last 3 months, and you set your goal. This is a big one. Nobody knows their fucking goal. If I was to ask this chat right now, do you know your goal? Have your goal. If it's 3,000 per month, like we said, is most people's goal to replace their salary, that's your goal. You compound fees into that pool or other assets you want to acquire, and you use that cash flow when you get to grants level to pay bills. There's no right or wrong answer, or you can just accumulate long-term Bitcoin. You track your fees on a Google spreadsheet to keep yourself motivated, and that's how you get started. I'm going to miss this platform or miss this part because we've already talked about this. Here's your essential toolkits. DeFi Llama, VFAT, Orica, Trader Joe, not really sure. I just put it in here, but we don't really use it as far as I'm aware. Turbos, Uniswap as well.
It's not called that anymore. I think it's something different now. They rebranded. I forget though.
Sure. Thanks for letting me know. Here's your TLDR and how to actually get set up. You learn the basics. If that's here on this YouTube channel or with Parker or on these live streams, okay, actually follow guys that are actually making money and in the game with you. Okay, you build 2 to 3 simple positions, depends on your portfolio. You choose your platforms and you simply deploy. We can't press the buttons for you. We always say that on the guys that join our program. We give them homework and we say, okay, we gave you all this, but make sure we come and check your homework in a week and you press the buttons because we'd love to press the buttons for you. In fact, we're going to be able to do that in our mastermind that we have close to me. That's going to be pretty fucking sick. But that's another thing, right? If you're in Nigeria right now, press the fucking buttons, okay? And then come back and check with us on the next live. You track on a spreadsheet, you set smooth. That's all I have. Hopefully that was fucking valuable because it was long, but that's literally how to make $1,000 using your portfolio. If you have more, you just do the maths. What else?
Nice. Looking at chat here. Isn't the pools y'all talking about a form of staking? Not exactly. Traditionally, staking is when you're staking assets to validate the network. It's going to be a different process. Liquidity pools are about depositing your assets into a liquidity pool that's used to facilitate transactions. So it's going to be different process, different terminology. Just want to make sure that that's, known as being a separate thing. Check out DeFi Buddy, by the way, also has everything there to help you search. I played around with it a little bit. I found the APRs to be a little inaccurate at the moment, but that should get better over time. Looks like it's going to be a cool platform here soon. Which platforms do we stake on? Answered that. I'm not really staking, only liquid staking. As far as pools, again, VFAT is going to take care of pretty much anything on Ethereum and all its layer 2s. It's going to help you shop basically everything all in one place. Farms, pools. For Solana, you can go to Radium, you can go to Orca, you can go to like DeFi Tuna. That's another spot there as well. Sui, Cetus, Navi, Turbos. There's lots of, if you have the proper wallets, you can search dApps for these ecosystems and find places and tools that you like. If you guys haven't been exploring the chains that you're investing in, I definitely recommend checking some things out and seeing what's going on. Just be safe, start small. Is VFAT a website? Yes, sir. It's an aggregator for liquidity pools on tons of blockchains. So I kind of compare it to using Amazon versus going to all these individual companies' websites. You go to Amazon, you just type in what you're looking for, and you get to see all these different things. Like Jake's got it on screen right now. He can type in like Ethereum/USDC, and he'd be able to shop a ETH/USDC farm, in this example, across tons of blockchains. Oh, what the heck? Tons of blockchains, tons of networks, or it's the same thing. Tons of blockchains, tons of protocols. As you can see, base chain at the top, there's Katana there, Polygon, base chain, PancakeSwap. There's just literally all the options. So it's like Amazoning versus checking individual websites. If you're looking for things that are not EVM, DeFi Llama is a great tool to check other blockchains for things that you're looking for. So what's y'all's take on Kronos? Bobby loves Kronos. I'm indifferent. It's not one of my horses, Let's see. Reading comments here. You got anything, Jake?
I mean, I think I spoke enough. This guy that's spamming chat, yeah, it's just go on VFAT, bro. It's like the Amazon. It's where you're just going to shop, right? So if you want to buy a new hairdryer, you come on Amazon. If you want to buy a new TV, you come on Amazon. You want to buy something, you come on Amazon. So if you have Ethereum USDC, you come on Amazon, e.g. VFAT. If you have some sort of coin like XRP, Ethereum, you come on Amazon, e.g. VFAT. It's where most of your coins are going to find. So hopefully that makes sense.
So I should not be. What was the comment? So native staking Solana at 6% versus pools. Is the pool worth it if the APR is not that much higher? I mean, again, I don't like traditional staking because of lockup times. So liquid staking is what I would be looking for. But I commented back on this guy on my channel, and I'm like, my preferred strategy with a low APR. Okay, actually, I want to talk about this. If a pool of an asset that you like let's say Solana, you're not getting a bunch of APR like you wanted on, you can lend it and borrow against it. And that borrowed capital, it's not stuck on Solana chain. You could bridge that off of Solana over to base chain or something, and you could put that in a safe, like another blue chip pool that's paying a much higher APR, and use those profits to funnel back into more Solana, whatever that may be. Your money in crypto is never stuck to one chain. It's never bound there. Everything's agnostic. You can start to move it around, bridge it other places. So never feel like you're stuck all in one place. Let's see. I'm not spamming. Yeah, we know you're not spamming. You're all good.
You're all good, bro. You're all good. We know you're not spamming.
All
I didn't
good.
mean it. Oh, good. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too, brother.
Did you like that intro on that video, Jay?
Yes, yes. Go and check out Parker's Ray's channel and his intro. It was the fucking weirdest intro ever, but I actually quite liked it. It was good. It was good. Don't do it again, but it was good.
Don't do it again.
Don't do it again, but it was good. It was good. It was good. Doing a great job. Appreciate it. That's what we're here for, man. Like I said, like we can give you all the fucking sauce, but you guys need to go and press the buttons. You know, everybody always asks, like, why are we different? We're not fucking different, man. We're just trying to do live streams where you can win for sure. And I kind of stole your motto, Park. I can't stop saying it. Win for sure. It's so fucking good.
It's good, huh?
It's good. It's literally good. You know, we don't really care, like I said before, if you go out and buy X product, whatever, right? We know eventually with the value we give, we're going to be absolutely fine. We just want people to fucking realize that if you're hodling, it's going to be very fucking difficult if you're, not selling your coin in a 2x, 3x pump and then it comes back down. It's just like you can win both ways, man. So if we can just give you that and just give you everything for free, like I don't know, in that presentation I give you, that's literally what I would take through. It's just obviously not custom to somebody's portfolio. Maybe we'll do that in one video, Parker. We'll get somebody's portfolio to maybe comment before, and we'll try and break down his portfolio on an actual live example. That'd be sick. But we give you everything that we sell, because we just know some guys can take action and come back to us. And even if you do, and even if you don't, that's just what I would like, when I was starting out DeFi. And that's what Parker taught me. So here we are today working together. And it couldn't be more, it's kind of wholesome, right? This is all I could kind of dream of, doing streams with somebody that was on the same page as me, around about the same age, same mission, a little bit less muscle than me, a little bit less height than me, a little bit less worth than me. That's all fine. He'll get there one day. I'm joking. I'm not joking. But that's all I could dream for, right? Because I don't want to say we've made it, but we just like giving back. If we can give back, that's done our mission, right? And this YouTube channel can stay when we die, and your kids can watch it. That's all we can do.
Locked in, man.
You're locked in. I don't really have anything else. I got to go down the road now. But if you have anything, go on. But it's been a good stream. We'll see you guys next Sunday, and we'll try and get on the proper stream. But if you have anything else, Parker, go.
I think that's all she wrote. Happy New Year, guys, everyone. Just get started. Get started small. Throw $50, $100 in. Just get your feet wet on a new wallet. See it working. Don't go balls deep. You don't have no need to begin with. Just see the process. Start to understand it if you haven't already. And then once you see it working, it'll make a lot more sense, and you can start to take that deeper dive into DeFi itself. So, GG, boys. We will see you probably Sunday.
Definitely
Sunday,
Sunday.
boys.
Definitely Sunday. GG, boys. Take care. Get some action.